Hi Rohan, how are you feeling? And how are you doing?
Hi.
So,
Thank you, sir. I'm doing really well. You want a small brief introduction?
yes, yes. So,
Okay.
what were your symptoms earlier? What were they
Yeah.
now after in these 7 days? And how was the transition? Yes.
Yeah. So I I was a patient of um kidney issue. I had severe kidney issues. So much so that my creatinine levels were through the roof. It had crossed 13.6, and I was advised dialysis and entire kidney transplant as well.
Okay.
So, and I always felt because the kidney size were normal, I was passing proper urine, the symptoms which were
Right.
there in the regular kidney patients did not resonate with me as much. So I
Okay.
always thought that would be another way. There has to be something else which can be able to take care of these issues, and transplant and dialysis may not be the only way. And I had, seen your video and seen some of the testaments for
Right.
this program, and I thought,
Okay.
why not let me try something which can help me reverse this? And that
Right.
is how I came in touch with you.
Right. Right. So, what are the changes you felt before what were your
Hmm.
symptoms and now what are your symptoms? And what is the
Hmm.
difference you find before and after?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I think earlier when I joined, there was a certain little bit slight skepticism. While I believed and I thought it will be a great way to kind of try
Right.
something which is new, which will help me with my that condition, that point
Correct.
of time. Um, so I started off with a little bit of skepticism earlier, but
Yes.
however, once I started going through the process with you, I
Right.
felt a sense of calm. You know, uh,
Okay.
I felt after Shabana ma'am's also pranic healing first session, and after learning a lot of concepts from you, I felt a sense of calm immediately, almost on the first day.
Yes.
And the anxiety in and around the disease, uh, the fear in and around the disease, all those things started moving out.
Okay.
I became much calmer, so much so that it was felt at my home also. I was
Yeah.
not getting irritated at some of the things the kids used to do. My wife said, okay, I mean, this is a different dad. We are feeling the difference within the first 4 days. So
Okay.
I think what it did is improved my relationship with the family as well, and at the
Yes.
same time helped me overcome the fear around my disease.
Okay.
And eventually, of course, once the fear goes away and you have a positive outlook and you feel you can do anything, from that
Yes.
perspective, the body will respond.
Right. Right. Right.
So I
Okay.
think that was the main factors about it.
Yes. So, before you joined, what was it? It was when you came to know it was 1 month prior, right? Before you
Yeah,
started our program. It was around
yeah,
13.6.
6-5.
And
Yeah,
yeah, 30.65. And before you joined 1 day prior, it had come down. So we had
yeah,
a
it
call
had
1 day prior.
come
And
down.
then how much was it?
Yes, it had come down to 11.
It had come
It
down
had
to
come
11.
down to 11.
Yes.
Yeah,
Before we start 1 day prior. Okay.
before we started on
Yes, yes. And we had a call 1 day prior to that. And
1 day prior to
tell
that.
us
That's
the
right.
fear which you had relating uh, with the test when you used to get your creatinine test. What,
Yeah,
there was a
yeah.
type of panic you had explained. Yes.
Absolute panic and anxiety. So every time I used to do my blood test or creatinine test,
Yeah.
till the time the results were not out, I was extremely anxious. I was in a way praying and begging to God, requesting it to be down, requesting it to be in the mid levels, and times it was all met with disappointment.
Right, right.
And for those
Yes.
3 hours, 4 hours till the time the results came used to be like hell. So
Okay.
and so much fear, so much anxiety, so much, uh, I would say, overall resentment after the results used to come. So, I mean,
Okay.
those were the things which were
Right.
very disturbing,
Yes.
extremely disturbing.
Right. Right.
So, I think those things also have significantly disappeared. Now I don't bother about them at all. I know that things are positive, things will turn in the right spirit, and eventually it will give me the necessary results.
Okay. Right. 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 Perfect. So earlier there was a lot of, because it is just fresh. It's just 1 month since you came to know.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Right. And how much would you say your nature has changed? Okay, before that we go, tell us about the sugar. You have diabetes also. So what changes in the diabetes has come within the week?
Yeah, so I had my diabetes used to be along with the medicine around 140, which
Right.
has come down to 110 now.
Okay.
So earlier with medicine it was 140, but now with medicine it is 110 consistently. So,
Right.
and the diet is the same. There is nothing different. I have not changed my diet at all. I'm
Okay.
following a specific diet, and the diet is good. So I've
Right.
seen that as also as an encouraging factor. The entire, I mean, of course, changes. There are some positive changes in the body for that to happen.
Right. And describe about your sleep. What changes have been in your sleep before and after?
Yeah, so I was a insomniac for quite some time. I used to
Okay.
take sleeping pills earlier for just to go to sleep because otherwise the entire night I would be awake, and then I would get
Okay.
sleep for an hour or so in the morning, and
Right.
the day used to be pathetic, and so it made a lot of impact on my everyday life.
Right.
So, but now I think the sleep pattern by around 11 used to normally that time I used to try and sleep around 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. But
Right.
now around 11:30, I start feeling sleepy, and
Okay.
it is peaceful sleep. I sleep throughout the night, and it's quite very positive because this was something that even I didn't have earlier. So these are also
Okay.
changes that have brought.
Right. Right. Okay. And what other changes would you say in the emotional state which have changed before and after? Means when we start, we list down the emotions. How much do you
Yes,
think of your
yes.
emotions and those limiting states which you had earlier are there right now?
Mm, I would say emotional state is pretty good because earlier, I used to get irritated at my kids, even for small little things which one could easily overlook, which I can do
Okay.
now.
Right. Right.
And
Right.
some of these other things which used to keep me a little irritable all the time,
Okay.
And
Right.
out of the emotional states, if you ask me, I think majorly I have managed to keep a lot of old emotions at bay consciously.
Okay.
First used to it needed effort in the earlier
Right.
4 5 days, but now
Okay.
it's become like second nature.
Right.
So
Right.
earlier, if I used to see some video with regards to somebody's father or something, it
Right.
used to
Right.
swell
Right.
me up because I used
Okay.
to connect the same with my father,
Right.
and
Right. Right.
post his passing away, I used to
Right.
recollect that and get into
Okay.
the mode where I used to really swell up and start crying. So to
Right.
that
Right. Right.
effect. But now it doesn't happen so, and I've tried it. I've
Okay.
consciously watched a lot of videos. I've consciously looked at a lot of things. Uh, it doesn't bother me anymore. First, it
You
used
put
to
it to
bother me. It
test.
doesn't bother me. I
Yes,
put it
you
to
put it
test.
to
Yes,
test.
you can say that. Yes, I put it to test, but a test in a way to for me to
Yes,
understand. If
right, right, right.
there have been changes, I will get a example
Yes,
of that. And these are very simple things. These are routine day-to-day things.
correct,
So why not try it? And it hasn't been the same. You know,
right.
though there is still a lot of respect and love for my father, but I'm not
Right.
crying now in his remembrance.
Yes,
I
yes,
have
yes.
I have a lot of gratitude there, and I have accepted it. and I have moved
Beautiful.
on. So
Yeah.
I look at the future now.
Yes, yes. And earlier it was more past related. Now you are related more to the future.
More towards the future. That's correct. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Very
It's a
nice.
wonderful journey so far.
Okay. And other than that, what else? There was something which in your deal, something in business, you said, if you can
Yes, yes,
discuss
yes,
that.
yes.
It was
Yeah,
pretty phenomenal. If you can share
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Right.
Definitely. So,
Yeah.
we had a reasonable client who was pushing us around for almost a couple of months.
Okay.
And one fine day he came back saying, I want things done this way, and
Mm.
otherwise we won't be giving you the necessary business.
Mm.
And it was during the course that kind of had already uplifted my self worth. It had uplifted a lot of values in the whole system. So we told him, okay, while we are being reasonable with you, you will have to wait till a specific period of time for you to realize what you want, and we'll be reasonable and we'll give you the necessary service, but it won't be at your terms and you dictating it to us. It will be at a reasonable fair terms, and it will be our terms as well. So earlier we used to bend backwards to accommodate a client, but I think now we have become more fair and more, we have realized our self-worth, and that has really put us in a driver's seat where we are able to negotiate with the client better. We are able to
Yes.
interact with the client better, and the client also values it.
Okay. Very nice. And how is the confidence level which you feel compared to
What
before
I
and
have,
now?
so I was always pretty confident in the work that I
Right.
used to do, but
Correct.
the difference now is that there is immense clarity of thought, and that puts your confidence to a different level altogether.
Correct.
Now
Correct.
there is clarity. Now I understand clearly what is correct, what is the right thing to do.
Right.
And then everything becomes very simple.
Right.
So
Right.
I think the whole concept is about how the mind changes, and
Yes.
the changes that happen in the mind drives all this to in the right direction. So I think that gives you a lot of confidence, that gives you a lot of morale boost, and that
Right.
kind of turns the whole thing upside down.
So how much would you put it percentage wise? How much is the change before and now?
Change, I would say now is 100%. So first
Okay.
we also discussed 60% and 70%. If
60 and
you had asked me this
70% was
question
on, I
earlier,
think on day two, you
so
said. Yeah.
day two or
Day
three,
two,
yes,
three,
yes,
at day three, you said
yeah,
60%.
yeah. Day three had said, but now I feel pretty strongly about it. I can say it's 100%
Right. Right.
overall.
And and physically, you have still to get the test done to know how
I'm
much
still to get the test done,
is the credit.
but
But
I'm not
there's
bothered by it. But I'm sure it will be positive.
yes, yes. So earlier
Confident.
it was more like a scare, and now
Scare,
it is
yes, yes. Not anymore.
right. Okay. So perfect. Anything else you want to add? You've covered everything.
Yeah,
Uh,
I've almost
yes.
covered everything, but I think one thing I would definitely want to add and thank the both of you also at the same time is,
Thank you. Thank you.
you know, this is something that people should definitely believe in first,
Yes.
and then try and keep an open mind towards absorbing as much as they can. It's a
Right.
phenomenal course, and I thank both of you for making me a part of it.
We are
Thank you
most
so much.
grateful to be a part of your transformation. The transformation comes from you. We are
Yeah,
just facilitators here.
thank you so much, but
Yes.
to facilitate.
It was an exciting journey for us also, no?
Yes, of
Okay.
course. Thank you.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So, at that note, thank you for your testimony, Rohan.
Thanks.
It was
Thank you.
really nice working with you. Yes.